Hi everybody, it's CoolGamer H2O, and today we are in the Sims FreePlay, and we will be building a dentist's office today. So, we will probably start with the main office area, if I just build that quickly. There we are, and then I'll make a small main hall in the middle, and then I'll put all the rooms on the sides of the main hall, so then you can get to there. Then put the manager's office, which is not going to be that big. And then I will put all of the rooms. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for each room, I'm just going to add a small bathroom. Just so then, when the patients come, they can use the bathroom. So, I will add that, and just finish all of these small rooms. I'll make this a bit bigger. Oh no! There we are. Perfect. So, let me just finish this. Okay. And then, usually what I like to do whenever I do builds like this is I like to build small patios on the side. So I start from here, do it all the way out like that. Let me just zoom in a little bit. There we are. All the way out like that. Go here. And then go over here. Then it should all be connected, and then I add this fence to it. Perfect. Town is now worth more. Yay! So, then, for the patio paving, I usually do the white pebbles. There we are. So then it kind of looks like a more modern kind of dentist-y area, kind of, if you know what I'm saying. So, now, before I do the other side, I don't know why, but it really annoys me whenever there is no ground or wall color or like wallpaper or something like that. So usually what I would like to add is I would usually add this for that room, the cracked eggshell, and then do it for the main hall too. And then I'm gonna make boy and girl rooms, so these two are gonna be the boy rooms with the cracked blue eggshell kind of color. And then if I can find a red one, there we go. And do those two rooms. And then for the main office, I'm just gonna do these gothic tiles because it looks more like an office-y theme. And then finally what I am going to do for the bathrooms is, oop, I missed one of the bathrooms over here. There we are. Is I'm going to add the, where is it? There it is. The blue flowers for that one, for the boys, and then the white flowers for the girls. There we are. And then I will add the walls. So for the girls, of course I do the purple stripes in both the bathroom and the main room. Then for the boys, I do the blue stripes. There we are. So now for the main office, I mean not the main office, but the check-in area and the main hallway area where you get to all the rooms, I like to add the rose garden wall, which looks like that. There we are. And then for the main office, to still make it seem kind of more like an office, I would usually add the blue cord wall. So then it looks like that. Okay, so now that we finished that, I will go and do the other side of patio. There we are. Just so then it doesn't look too different. Do because it would look a little bit weird if it was like that. So let's do there, and then there. Perfect. Then add the fences again, the white stucco, I think it's called, I don't know how to say that. And then do the pebbles. There we go. So the dentist's outside patios are pretty much done now. Except the only thing that I like to do to make it a bit nicer is in the outdoor decorations, I like to add the Island Centennial replica. It looks really nice, and it's just a little statue that it just looks kind of like a dentist's office kind of statue to me. So yeah, and then now that we finished that, go back here and add the doors. So for a dentist's office, I would maybe think that it would be glass doors? I don't know, but that's just what I think. And I think that it would look pretty good for this dentist's office. So I will add a glass door in front, and then I will go all the way back and add this empty double door right there. So once I have done that, I will grab this Victorian varnish door, these have crazy names, and then put it right there for the manager's office. After that, for the bathrooms, I usually like to have the Neo Tokyo door, and not only for the bathrooms on both of the sides, but also for the way to get into the office rooms, which I cannot get this one to work. Why will it not? There we are. There we go. Come on. There we are. And then I also add it out here. There we go. And the final one. Perfect. So it's kind of more like a dentist area. The doors actually mainly show how it is, or at least how what the place is going to be. So now for the furniture. I'll do the outside later. So what I like to do for the back desk area is I like to take the atomic countertops, and I like to just put them like this. Even if no one can get back in there, it's still a really nice decoration to add. So I add 3 of them like this, and then I go to the electronics area and add the ET phone right there. So then say that someone could go back there, they could maybe answer phone calls and things like that. So then what I do after that for this main area is I usually go to the living room section and get this fireplace over here. It just gives it a bit more of a nice look to me, to be honest. And then I would go all the way over here, and this just looks really nice to me, and it looks like it would match the style, so I would add a long light brown couch. Perfect. Okay, then what I would do is I would add a bookshelf, which I think they're in this area. Yes, they are. I would add an elegant bookcase, so then you can read while you're waiting. Alright, so that is the waiting area done. So now I'm just going to move on to the bathrooms, because that is a pretty small part, but a really nice part of the area. So for the girls, I add the pink toilets, because it's a pink themed room and stuff like that. And then for the boys, I add the blue toilets. There's one, and here is the other. And then after that, of course, every bathroom needs a sink. So I go all the way down, and for the boys, I use the usual blue double sink, or at least I like to call it a double sink because it is 2 sinks in one. And then for the girls, of course, I use the pink one because their theme is pink. Okay, so now I'm going to do the manager's office because the manager's office is another small part because as you can see, it is not that large because if you ever let anyone in there, it wouldn't really be a big part of the build. Oh, why am I in dining room? So I would go into electronics and go really far down until I find the, where is it? The dual screen computer. And it is a little bit big, by the way. And it's not fitting right now. So if it doesn't really fit, I'll just put it in there. Move one of these doors to one of these sides. Or actually, I think I made the room too small, but that's okay. So, and that's pretty expensive anyway too. So if you can't really afford that or the room is a bit too small, then just add this nice simple one or any laptop of your choice. Then, for the patient's rooms, I use outdoor furniture. This one piece of outdoor furniture because it looks like one of those kind of beds or something that like the patients lay on and then get their teeth checked or taken care of or something. So I take the white recliners and put them on this side of the room. There we go. And it doesn't matter which way they are, but I like to put them the same way. Go. That's one, and this is two. Perfect. Okay, so now after that, I go back to furniture and into the dining room section. And I go all the way down until I find the white dining table, and I place that right there next to the door for both of the rooms. So as you can see, they are pretty much both alike in certain ways. So now for the final thing that we have to do, we have to add the lights, because without lights, this place would just be completely dark at night. So I add the stylish tall lamps on the outside because it gives it this kind of modern dentist theme to me. And then I mainly use the sci-fi floor lamps in this room. So I put one back here. And then what I do for this one, both of the dentist rooms, I get the retro table lamps and I place them each on the table, so then there is light in these rooms, because as I said, at night it would be really hard to see without any light. And then in the main hallway, I add the box wall light right there, and one on the other side too, just to make it even. And then for the final one, which is the manager's office, I add the Scandinavian floor lamp because it looks kind of modern, like the dentist's office does. Okay, so now that we're finished with that, we just have one more small thing to do. We have to do the roofing plus the exterior walls. So for the exterior walls, I would usually use the light gray brick. And then for the roofing, I would usually use this flat tin. So now it looks like this. And then that is pretty much it. So when you come in here, as you can see, you have the place where you check in. You have all the bathrooms out here. One there, two there, and two there. You have the areas where the dentists check your teeth, which are both in that area. And then you have the small manager's office. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will be trying to upload videos a lot more often. Sorry because there haven't been that many videos, but I will try a lot better. Now, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Peace out.